So what's going on, guys? My name's Dwayne and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, as you may have guessed from the thumbnail already, today the Clio is getting a induction kit, but it's got a little bit of a twist to it. I've actually put this induction kit together through, with various bits and pieces. So in this video today, what we're going to do is actually talk about why I actually chose the bits, what I chose to make up the induction kit as opposed to, buying an off-the-shelf version. We're going to go through all of them bits. Then I'm going to explain why I actually chose to go down this route. And then after that, we will install the kit onto the Clio. And then once that's all done, come on, we need to go and take it for a drive. So that's what's going to happen in this video. So let's get cracking. Let's go. Right guys, so what I'm going to do is actually show you all the bits and pieces which I actually selected to, make the kit up, so to speak. So, and I'm actually going to put it in the position which it will be built together to go into the engine. So, right, so the first bit is this MTC Motorsport 90-degree hose, which is specifically for the 182, 172 engine, as you can see, because it's already got the top hose there molded into the 90-degree hose. So that is the first section. Then the main part of what I'm going for is this Forge Motorsport sealed like canister. We'll go into why I actually chose this one a little bit later on, but that will connect into there. And then down the bottom section will be this 90-degree reducer hose. So it's big at the top and it reduces down to a smaller size. That'll go on the bottom, but this is going to be too long. So this is going to need cutting just to shorten it, just to make everything fit in the area where we need it to go in. And then this is the original bottom hose for the original induction kit. The reason why I'm going to be using this is because I actually want this bottom section here. Now the reason why I want this bottom section is because I want to use the original cutout which is in the engine bay. Because if you look on here, it's actually got these little ridges here where you can actually put it in and then twist it, and then it will lock into position, so it will keep it nice and sturdy, it will keep it secured in its location, sort of thing. So what I was thinking to do, what I will be doing is, if you look inside there, I don't know if you can see properly, let me see if the camera will focus in there. No, it's too dark, but this little plastic section here is all I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip back this bit of material here, try and get this out, and then put this section into the smaller end of the reduced hose, and then so it'll be like that basically. So that'll be inside this section here. So this bottom 90-degree hose can go in and twist. So that's the plan. So then that will be nice and secure down the bottom section. It won't be OEM, but it will have like an OEM feel to it. So that's what I'm actually going for. Oh yeah, and obviously you've got your various Jubilee clips. Again, I'll put all the sizes and everything in the description down below for each section, because you're gonna need 2 big ones for the top, 1 for the bottom, and a smaller one for the bottom section. So that's the plan, guys. So onto the subject as to why I've decided to go down this route instead of just getting a nice off-the-shelf induction kit. And the truth is, I actually wanted to get an off-the-shelf induction kit. I actually wanted the ITG induction kit for the Clio, sheerly because I like the design of it. In the past, I've always gone for like a canister sort of design where the cone is enclosed so that it kind of helps the engine with a bit of heat soak and so on. The ITG one was the only one reputable one which I could actually find. But when I saw the price of it, it was like near on about £400, I believe, for a induction kit for an NA engine. I didn't think so. Bang for buck, power for your money. You're only gonna see probably what, 5, possibly 8, if anything, bhp out of that sort of situation. So I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna try and replicate it as best as possible. I'm gonna try and get as close to it as best as possible, which is what I'm trying to do with the system here. But we're gonna give it a go and see how it all turns out, see how it all fits. And yeah, we see how we get on. Right guys, so I kicked off the installation by taking the 90-degree MTC Motorsport top hose and just rubbing a bit of lubrication on the inside of both ends just to help it slide over the throttle body on the engine, and the other end to just slide over the Forged Motorsport canister. So guys, I would recommend that you lay something soft on the floor so you don't scratch up your Forged canister whilst you wrestle your 90-degree MTC hose onto the canister itself. And it will be a tight fit because everything's brand new. Worst case scenario, if it really isn't going on, then just boil the kettle, get a bowl of hot water, put the MTC rubber into the hot water. It should relax the rubber and then you should just slide straight over, put your Jubilee clip on and do it up enough to hold it but not secure it, because we still want a bit of play. So when you do the final installation, you can get everything sitting so that it's relaxed and happy, and then that's when we'll do everything up. So guys, just a little tip in regards to the canister itself. When you go to install it, the cone is facing the wrong way in regards to the writing. So the big end of the cone here, what needs to go towards the engine, has the writing the wrong way up. So the way around this is, if you look here, there's all small holes all the way around on the bottom and on the top. If you just remove all these small screws out of it, they're only Phillips screws. If you just undo them all around the canister, these two sections pop out like that, and that end is your cone end. So in an ideal world, you want that top section going towards the engine and the small section going towards the car, towards the front of the car, sorry. And then you want your writing to be the right way up so you can read it when you open up the bonnet and it's facing the right way. So then you'd want it like so. So the writing the right way up, and then the top part of the cone to go in that way, and then you just rebuild it again and put the bottom section in like so, and then put all your little screws back in, and that should solve that issue. Again, if you're not bothered, then don't worry about it, just bung it in the right way up with the big end of the cone facing the engine, small end facing the front of the car. But if you're a little bit anal and it bothers you like it did me, then that's what you can do to get around that problem. Right. So as you can see guys, I put the canister with the top MTC hose back in the engine bay so I can then mock up how much I wanted to chop off the bottom 90-degree reduced hose so that I could get it right in the position where I needed it. Now I will put in the description down below how much you would need to take off this particular hose if you was to buy the same hose. But guys, to be honest, if you're watching this in, I don't know, 2-3 months time or in a year's time, and this particular hose with the link which I put in the description isn't available still, you really do have to kind of customize it for you to achieve the same thing, obviously because your hose is made by a different manufacturer and I don't know the size of the hose you've picked. So what you're trying to achieve guys is to cut enough length off the top end of your 90-degree reduction hose, so when your induction kit is complete, that hose is aiming straight at that cutout in the chassis so that the bottom end of your induction kit can twist and lock into position and secure the bottom end of your induction kit. And also guys, don't forget to put a little bit of lubrication on the inside of the 90-degree reduced hose, and then fit your Jubilee clip. Secure it, but don't tighten it just yet, so we can still have that bit of play for the final installation. Now moving on to the Clio's factory hose guys, all we need on this hose is just the trumpet end of it. Now on the inside of that hose, you've got like a wire. Cut 3 ribs back, and then cut the material back as well, and then just continue to just cut and peel, and then just use a Stanley knife just to cut as much glue off as possible and just tidy up the whole situation. So as you can see here guys, you've got the little tabs at the end of the trumpet, which is really going to help the induction kit locate and secure itself into the car. So once that's done guys, don't forget to put the smallest Jubilee clip on so you can secure it afterwards. Install your trumpet, slide the Jubilee clip over, and remember to secure it, not tighten just yet. To be honest guys, if you didn't have a small Jubilee clip, if you had a nice strong spray adhesive at hand, you could actually put that on the back of the trumpet and slide it into that hose, and that would hold. So as you can see guys, for love nor money, I could not find my torch at all, so I had to use the torch on my phone. So essentially guys, your induction kit is ready to install into the car. Now the good thing is that everything is secure, or your Jubilee clips are secure, but they're not tight, so there is room for everything to wiggle and move until everything's happy. So I would definitely recommend putting the bottom end of your induction kit in first by pushing the trumpet end into the cutout in the chassis of the Clio, twisting and locking, and then bringing the body of the whole induction kit downwards until the top end of your induction kit meets the throttle body, so that you could slide it over. Once everything is happy and once everything is sitting correctly, then I'll go around all your Jubilee clips and tighten them up nice and secure. But remember guys, the trumpet we installed at the bottom end of your induction kit is only made out of plastic, so just nip that Jubilee clip up. Don't go too crazy with that one, otherwise you'll buckle it. And last but not least guys, don't forget to connect the small hose which comes out of the top of your MTC 90-degree hose into the back of the inlet manifold. And that should be it guys, your induction kit is now installed. So guys, I know I actually said at the start of the video that one of the things we was going to do is, as soon as I finished doing the installation, we was going to take the car out and actually give it a test drive so we could see how it sounds, how it performs and all of that stuff. But I have literally run out of time to test drive the car before I actually, you know, need to upload this video. So what we're going to do, we're going to split it into 2 sections. This video is going to be the installation video, and the next one is going to be the test drive. How does it sound? How does it perform? How does it feel? And all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to do for now. Again, apologies, but time's just not my friend right now. Also as well, I'd like to give a shout out to Fred and James, which have an awesome Instagram page. It's called Clio_182. I'll put the Instagram details up on the screen now. And guys, I urge you to go and check these guys' Instagram page out. It is fantastic. If you're into your Clio 182s, 172s, you know, trophies, anything of that, any sort of variant, go and check them out. It's a really interesting Instagram page because they've literally taken a Clio and they've just started from the ground up and they've made a awesome track day weapon. The reason why I'm shouting them out is because they literally gave me the kind of inspiration, if you like, when I was out there trying to search for, you know, what way to go with the induction kit. I came across their Instagram page, and you'll see from their page, I'll put something up so you can kind of see the comparison. But the top hose which I've used and the canister, that was where the inspiration for that setup came from their page basically. But the way that they do the bottom half of their induction kit is different because they've changed a lot of the components at the front of their track day car. The finish of their induction kit is completely different. this one is standard. The setup on this is standard, so I had to find my own way of actually, you know, finishing off the induction kit so that it could work for this car. Also, guys, feel free to put in the comment section how you actually feel about this setup. Do you think it's any good? Do you think, you know, it makes sense to you or what? You know, let me know how you feel about it so far. So yeah, guys, like I said, I'm gonna wrap the video up there and we shall see how it sounds, how it performs and how it feels in the next video. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.